Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very good afternoon. I'm actually nervous because Alina, we discussed of what to talk about today, and she prepared a flow. I'm forgetting everything right now. I will be honest. I've seen this documentary before the final edits, and then I know Alina has already said um, her appreciation and thanks to the F Fun for Life Arus Academy production team. But really, Amiri, you hats off, and all the internal media team of Arus. If you notice, I will give you some background of the nine stars that was showed, that was featured in the documentary. Um, as you know, the outcome of the documentary is all not staged. We picked when we were discussing about preparing documentary, we had to pick out of the 87, 9 individuals, or where we have two from each categories and one from the icon, student icon. We had to because there were some criteria to show some potentials and not. We didn't know what will end up because to tell you the truth, 87 who got there were all winners already, right? They presented their states from the 1,114. I hope I got the right number right. Application that came through. It was tough, and it was tougher to pick the applicants. But why we wanted to show you this documentary? We had started Fun for Life for many years, and this is the first time since we started in 2019 that we managed to collect all students from all over Malaysia. And we wanted to show what we've been trying to inculcate to these lovely, amazing students. We're trying to impart to them the knowledge, the technical knowledge. But as rightfully mentioned by Hafiz, I think he's in this hall somewhere. Hafiz ada kat sini. Mana? Hafiz there. That's one of the stars there, Hafiz. When he said, you know, I've learned money about how to manage emotions and whatnot, because that's a very important part of financial education. What we want to teach is how, instead of all the how to it, how to reach, how to plus minus, what outgo and go is how to control behaviors, to build the right tabiat, as Alina mentioned. That's what we want to, okay. And we want to show to you the real life experiences. These kids are amazing. Every time I look at this, and I feel a bit emotional because the Sabah kids are not here. But you can see how much work they've put and how they took everything that we taught to them and place it out. And each of these, Matu is up there, I know, I saw here. I saw him there with the parents and family there. Right? Ashraf and Lucina, I managed to say hi when we came in. And I didn't know they were the MCs of the day. Right? But that's what we want to bring out. Because when we started Farm for Life, back in 2019, it started off as an idea at San Francisco Coffee in our office in FW Takaful, between me, Alina, and Intan, who's up there at the top there. Right? We started off with this dream of wanting to build financial literacy for students in a different way. We didn't know what we were doing, to be honest. Because we were people who knew about financial literacy. We knew Alina and the Arus team were amazing teachers who could teach. They were out there trying to build education for the underserved and whatnot. So we came together. And we started off this Fun for Life experimenting a 3 days program in Perlis. And today I saw Azrina. Azrina came today, right? And she was one of the founders there with Nabiha, Felicia. We were all trying to do this first time, 3 days, 2 nights. 3 days, 2 nights, tu memang for us lah. The 3 days for the kids at Sekolah Kebangsaan Putra Perlis. I will remember those days because, to be honest, I was afraid when we were teaching 12-year-old kids in Perlis about investment. I was telling Felicia, I think, are you sure we're teaching about Petronas going up and down and whatnot? But the outcome of the first Fun for Life back in 2000 sold me that we're going to do this long term and we're going to make this happen. And one of the days, but the thing is, we were all gung ho want to do that. COVID came. And we could not bring this beautiful 3 days program out to more students out there. Right? But they came with a silver lining. Ada hikmah di setiap perkara yang berlaku. We had to pivot our strategy. We came out everything digitally. We came out with a Fun for Life portal, which now stands still available to the public for kids, students, and parents to access free of charge, to impart all this knowledge to everyone. And since then, evolved so much. And we've talked to, because of Fun for Life personally, I've met so many beautiful people. So many people who believe in the cause that we were trying to advocate. I know are there Selangor Association of Youth around here? We have SAYS around here. Say, for instance, have help us open doors to teach financial literacy to high-risk juveniles. People who deserve a second chance but never got. They help us open those doors. We came out and we reached out to PPRs. And today I'm very happy to see children and Cik Izzat of PPR Sungai Bonus that we went back in September 2020 and had another one after that to impart this knowledge to them. I think, because at Fun for Life, we believe in one thing, and we want to try and believe this. We want that every student should have an opportunity to learn financial literacy. Just not like we mentioned, as you can see in this beautiful documentary that was put up. Just not the skills of how to calculate and do those skills, but how to learn what money is, what the meaning of money and how it means that you can actually, besides just spending it, use it to learn, use it to chase a purpose in life. A dream that a lot of us will have just put aside, thinking that that's something we want to achieve, but never thought of how we want to get there. Because money, at the end of the day, I think Lucina mentioned it very nicely. It's just not, it's a means. It's how you use it and how you get to use it right to achieve what you want. And now we have this objective of wanting that every student, right? That we want every person up to age of the 17 years old, this is a sort of our objective, to have a financial plan. And as a believer in Takaful and my fellow colleagues in FW Takaful here today, we want them to also have a protection plan. That's what we want to do. And thus far, although from 2019 up to now, I'm very nervous because I given only 10 minutes to do this, and I can speak forever about this, to be honest. Right? Because I believe in so much. I'm trying to hear. I think I've been given this objective of trying to inspire you to be with us. But since we started in 2019, we've touched about 12,000 students, whether physically or virtually. Right? We had virtual camps that we've run many times. We've touched about 30,000 educators, teachers who wants to be part of us. 730 parents, which we want to do more. Because believe parents play a very important role to, like cikgu tadi cakap, melentur buluh dari rebungnya. And we have about more than 100 hours of learning materials. Every time I go out, inshallah, because I'm very passionate about this. And I try to make time every time we do programs. And we've been in many places. I mentioned Perlis, we've been there. We started off before. We went to Kuala Kangsar before. Last year, we went to Terengganu. My dream came true. Last year, Alina, thank you, and Arosti, thank you, to bring Fun for Life to East Malaysia. And we went to Sarawak. I did not manage to go to Miri because I had work commitments, but I went to Cebu and we went to Sabah. And I love East Malaysia, to be honest. And each time we go And each time I go together, and I say it for all the FESIs and Arus team that goes with us, Fun for Life team, each time we go back, we hear different kind of money stories. Money means different for each person. But the similar thing is that all believe that money can help change how they live. When I was in Oya in Cebu, there was a student, a girl age 14. Her money goal was a very short-term goal of 30 ringgit to buy a volleyball so she could play with her mom. There was also someone there who wanted to buy, in longer term, a pickup truck to help the father go into the forest to pick up stuff there to sell. And each time I go, because obviously we could not do too many. And each time when I see high risk juvenile, or go to a school, or go to a PPR, I always come back wanting, how can I touch more kids? I'm a very greedy person. But Alina came back to me this year, Fun for Life, with this super big number for me personally, of wanting in 2023 to go to 100,000 students. And I will call Alina to explain what this means and how she got this number after this. And we will come back to that point, but it's obvious that we could not do this alone from the Fun for Life team, both from Arus Academy and FD Takaful. And now, I will call back the beautiful Alina Ame to talk about the 100,000.
Okay, so this is how